Hey, we're back. Believe it or not, it's Christmas Day. I'm making this video. But it's a great day in Tucson, about 75 degrees or 70 degrees today. And what we're looking at today is the first gen CRX. This is actually an 87, so this is the last year for this body style. And I'm gonna go over a couple things about it with you real quick. I don't know everything about these cars. I don't claim to know everything about these cars, but what I can tell you is interesting, I believe, and you'll like to hear about it. So this particular model was called the HF series. Now the HF model was their high efficiency models technically. So this is the one that was supposed to get the best gas mileage. Came with like a little 1.5 liter, I think it was. And it even had stuff like these steel wheels were like lightweight steel wheels, lighter than average. And this one did have air condition, and this is an Arizona car, so it's got no rust. But I don't even know how many miles are on this car, to be honest with you. Probably over 100,000. It's had some work done into it in the last couple of years. It still runs and drives, but it might have a slight head gasket leak, I'm not sure. Mainly in town, it just starts to run warm. On the freeway, I just drove it on a 25-mile trip on the freeway, and it ran great. As far as not overheating, temperature gauge, and everything. But is it perfect? No. Is it a perfect candidate to restore a cool Honda? Absolutely. You don't have to worry about rust. You don't have to worry about massive previous accidents. You do have to worry about interior. It's not horrible. I've seen worse. But this is really about, probably for the kind of money we're going to ask for it, it's probably about the best you're going to get for the money, especially if you're looking for something really rust-free. Then look no further, because we got your car. There's the tag, kind of see it. So originally I believe this car was blue, with a blue interior, exterior. See the mileage right there? I don't know. Can you read it? Is it there it goes. I could be original, I'm not sure. Speedometer and all the gauges work though. It's a 5-speed. It had factory AC, but the last owner, to get better gas mileage, removed the compressor. And he was trying to get as little as weight as possible in this car to get the best gas mileage possible. Gotta hand it to him. Picked the right car. Let's pop the hood. I have one key that comes with this car for the ignition. Parking lights work. No, the tail lights work. I'm pretty sure the headlights work. Anyway, we'll pop the hood real quick. I did notice a slight crack in the windshield right there at the bottom. But under the hood, somebody did something creative right there. I don't know what the hell they did. The rest of it's not too bad. But I doubt it's really savable if you want a total good restoration. But there's your little 1 point whatever. 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, who knows. Original tag, body tag. There you go. And there's what I'm looking at, original blue paint. But this thing starts and runs, and I drive it around town. What I've noticed, the biggest issue right now, lately, that started, other than it getting warm in town, I don't believe the electric fans are coming on at the right time. And I have the little computer box out right now because I was checking that out. And it's funny, you tap on the computer box while the car was running and the electric fans would come on. So I think there's a little chip in there, it might be bad or something. You can look underneath this as well. Try to. So the last owner did have this. He lived on a dirt road. So this thing's dusty as snot. I mean, the interior is muddy and dirty. Needs carpet, needs, you know, seats redone, stuff like that. This white paint's very baked, if you ask me. Taillights work. Brake lights do work, blinkers do work. I checked those. It's kind of shiny up here, but it's very flat in other places. It might have had a wing on the back. I think that's what these holes are for. I don't remember the HF coming with a wing, but hey, maybe it did. There's a CRX doodad. There's your door panel. Actually, the dash, I don't think they saw a crack in the dash. And the cluster's not bad, steering wheel's not bad. I mean, if you could put carpet in this and redid the seats alone, it would be a dramatic improvement. Then hit the door panels, maybe the headliner. Underneath this back here is that. You know what song was popular in 1987, 88? Well, actually 88. Yeah, this song was the shit right there. It was a 5-speed. I drove this thing on the freeway. We're gonna start it up and go for a ride. When I drove this thing on the freeway, 25 miles trip, I think at like 75 miles an hour in 5th gear, I was doing like 1,500 RPMs. Crazy, right? 4th gear was fine. I threw in 5th just for the hell of it. It's running, no smoke. No weird noises really coming from the engine. I know the timing belt was recently done and the head gasket was recently done. Yeah, okay, see, it dies when it gets warm. That was my next thing I was gonna tell you. So when it warms up and it gets off cold idle, it just dies. So I have to keep restarting it. I was gonna say, what else? Oh, so the head gasket and time belt were all redone about, I don't know, a few thousand miles ago, really. Probably less than 15,000 miles ago. And then it started running warm in traffic. That's what makes us think maybe it might be another head gasket issue, I don't know. Anyway, so start it up. Now it's kind of warmed up. I gotta kind of keep the foot on the gas a little bit. Yeah, roll die. Tack works. Go for a ride up the road real quick. Clutch is a little high. I mean, it might need a clutch soon. How hard does it do a clutch on this thing? But let's go for a ride. See everything working. The gas in this car got a decent amount of gas, but I know it's probably at least 6 months old on the gas because it did sit for a while. Oh, he brakes on the deck. Okay. Zippy little car, man. Brakes feel great. It's just gonna keep dying on me, that's all. When it's cold, it dies. Like that. That being said, go outside here real quick. One more time. That looks pretty cool. Is this a radio delete car? Wait a minute. This radio, that may be radio delete, folks. There's your gauges. Somebody can probably tell me that knows Hondas a little better than I do. Oh. Make sure the headlights work. It's got factory tinted glass. Yes. All right. So there's our little Honda 87 CRX. Very original and very unmolested. And that would make, I mean, fix the carburetor issue and maybe the electric fan issue, you'd probably be great. Or you go full bore and, you know, do a total resto on it. Or you could do something even really odd and do a resto mod on it. And resto mod means, for those who don't know, kind of modernize it with a newer, modern, better engine. And leave everything on the outside look stock. So, there you go. You have all those choices. But you don't have to deal with rust and you don't really have to deal with a bunch of motor work. Starts right up every time. This doesn't want to idle. Ready? Oh, you break off? Hang on. Check these gauges, make sure they're all working groovy. Shift's great. Just don't let it idle die on you coming to a light. Or coming to a stop. There's the tree that's gonna cough all one day. You guys know that tree, right? gonna die right here, it doesn't matter. I gotta pull it in anyway. Oh wow, now it's idling. You know, I wonder part of the old problem is maybe the older gas in there doesn't want it to stay running. But now it's warmed up, like before, getting warm. And it's idling, so that's great. Ugh. All right, so that's our 87 CRX. Probably remember having one day at one time. You might want one again. We both know how hard they are to get these days to find. I love those door handles. It's 1988 they did those door handles. How cool is that? The lightweight wheels are a trip. Those steel wheels are pretty lightweight, and I got all 5 of them. I even got spare. Of course, they're 13-inch, but who cares? So there you go, your 87 Honda CRX HF model. High efficiency. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out our video. Enjoy bringing these to you. These are unique cars you just don't see anymore. I mean, it just seems like yesterday we saw these things driving everywhere, you know? Now, not so much. Hey, you know what? If we don't get what we want for it, I don't mind hanging on to it, actually. I'll just save it and restore it myself. Oh, here's the ground crew here. Hang on. You guys approve? Yes or no? Check out that wagon, that cool. Roadmaster wagon. That's coming up soon. Ooh! Meanie. These are my neighborhood cats. They love me because I feed them. Right, guys? All right. Yes. This little Mustang right there, V6 we're getting ready to do. Wow, evil. Look at that little bastard. I'm pretty sure they're playing. Oh yeah, they're playing. You know, I never used to like cats. I'm starting to like cats. I don't know why. But I'm a dog person. So let's back this baby up. Well, that's the slowest reverse zoom I've ever had. Still running too, folks. That's awesome. I don't know, maybe the idle part fixed itself. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.